Did you know that I don't even wear glasses, nor do I wear caps? As you know, in my last video, I reviewed the Comica Boom XD Pros, which I bought on Amazon. And seeing that I'm already on Amazon, why not buy a bunch of other little goodies too? And I thought we can just, give them all a rating. By the way, let me know in the comments, these stickers, right? Do you see this like cap sticker? Leave me a comment below. Am I supposed to take this sticker off or do I leave it there? Anyways, starting off with the Nitze, I think I'm saying that right, the Nitze cage for the Fujifilm X-T3. Pretty solid cage, it fits pretty well, so I'm very happy with this cage. It also has a pretty sick Arca Swiss rail at the bottom over here. That means you can just clip this onto an Arca Swiss plate and you're good to go. So that feature built into the cage I think is pretty awesome. Pretty solid. It's literally solid. I am gonna knock off 1 star for not having a nice shutter button shape. Overall it's great, but that's just a bit annoying. So 4 out of 5 stars. Great job on making a nice little camera cage. Nitze? I think it's Nitze? I don't know what. Next up, I've always wanted a Mattebox, so I decided to get myself the newer, it's not the old one, the newer one. Cool. Yeah, there we go. The newer mini Mattebox. It's got these rings that you can screw onto your lens, and boom, now it's on your lens. Notice it's a bit loose. Until I discovered you gotta position it in a very specific spot. This is super flimsy, honestly. Feels like this is gonna break off. These filter trays in the front are a bit crappy because I'm just gonna do this, boom, and there goes my filter. This is how you break glass, at least I think so. It is cool, it does clip on, it is super lightweight, so it does do the stuff that they mentioned, but I don't think it's gonna last. I am unfortunately not gonna give this guy 3 stars, but I'm gonna give it 2 stars. That brings me to my next purchase, the Neewer Rod mount. This thing, honestly, it is almost perfect. You slide some rods in there, screw this little guy in here, and boom, you got your Mattebox on your rail, and you don't have to worry about clipping it on and off. One thing I don't like about this little screw here at the bottom, tends to come a bit loose sometimes, and your Mattebox becomes a bit depressed. So therefore, I will give this little guy 4 stars because it does what it's supposed to do as advertised, but it does lose a star because it is a bit loosey-goosey. On to the next item, the Niceyrig rails. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, it's straightforward. It is what it is. 2 rails. They feel good. They're quite sturdy. These Niceyrig rods are exactly what they advertised. Wait, let me just make sure. Let me make sure it is exactly what they advertised. I bought the Niceyrig 40 centimeter, 15 millimeter rods. Let's see, are they? Well, would you look at that? They are indeed 40 centimeters. 5 stars. Next up, we got these little screws over here. I would give it 5 stars because these little extension things do exactly as they are advertised. You screw them in there, boom, and now you got an extended rod. I would give it 5 stars, but I got 2 problems. These proppies, these plugs that you put at the end of your rod, which I love, they're awesome. I've got 1 issue with. These little rubbers tend to like pop out, and I don't like that, honestly. And just because of that, I'm not going to give it 5 stars. Fantastic. Next up, the Smallrig base plate, which is awesome, but there's 1 problem. A lot of these rubbers slide off. Normally the glue starts peeling off or starts getting hot and it starts melting or something, and because of the glue melting, the rubbers get loose, and then because of the tension of your camera or whatever you got mounted onto that, it starts pushing it up and then they pop out a little. I would have given it 5 stars, but now I'm giving it 4 stars because these rubbers suck. So that's what I think about all the mumbo jumbo that I bought on Amazon recently when I wanted to get these mics. But at the end of the day, those are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Draw your own conclusions from that. By the way, if you were wondering how I got this top-down angle thing that I was doing over here, I'm not one of those idiots that did the whole tape your phone to the roof trend bullshit. No. I taped my phone to a stand on a selfie stick. So, you know, okay, bye.